Hello and welcome to my channel. Really glad to have you guys here. This is a sun sign reading for Aries. This is for June 14th to the 20th, 2021. And I'm going to upload a sun sign reading for Aries every Monday. So definitely come back to my channel and take a look at that. If you like and subscribe, that would be great. If you like it, this tells me that this kind of motivates me to keep doing what I'm doing, and it also boosts the video up so that other people can see it. And if you subscribe, you're going to get a notification for when I go ahead and upload another video. So let's go ahead and take a look into this. Okay, and just so you also know, just because I almost forgot, this is also a reading for love and also career. So we're going to take love, and love is matters of the heart. So it doesn't have to be romantic, but it's going to be something that's what is the main focus of this week. It could be about family, it could be about children. It's just matters of the heart. So that's when you're taking this reading, that's how you should place it. And as for career, this is about your finances and also, like I said, your career. So let's go ahead and take a look here. Let's see. We're going to look into Aries sun sign from June 14th to June 20th. We're looking into the love life of Aries. Okay, Aries, so we have some really important messages. This is a really monumental week for your love life, and I can tell that because you have a lot of major arcana. You have major arcana in your present and then in the near future, and as an ultimate result. So let's go ahead and take a look here. You have on the bottom bases of the deck the Daughter of Pentacles upside down. So this is the basis of this whole meeting here. I'm just going to take a look here because I think in this deck, I work with a couple of decks, but I think in this deck, I just want to see if they have daughters and they have sons, and I need to see which one is the, which one is the page, and then also which one is the knight, just so that we can move forward. Okay, so the daughter is the page. So in the traditional tarot deck, this is the Page of Pentacles. So what this has to deal with is Pentacles. The page is a hard working person, but it's also kind of like a novice. So this is something new when it comes to your love life. So this is a placement of something new, and I'm thinking that this is actually your energy here, because this is the basis is your love life, and this is the basis of you. So right now, when it comes to matters of heart, you're doing something brand new. So this could be, we haven't gone through the whole reading, but this could be in your romantic love life. This could also be with family. This might be this is, for some of you guys, a lot of you guys, this is going to be with family because of the pentacles here. And pentacles represent that family structure, more so than like romance and passion and everything. It's more like, the house with the dogs and everything. So when I read pentacles, they come up a lot when they're talking about family, as in kids and in marriage, more so. When you're reading cups, it talks about more like the beginning stages of love, and it talks about like, the heart matters. But this is something with family. And maybe this is also because she's upside down, and this is a page upside down. This is maybe having a little trouble with something new going on in your heart. So let's take a look here. The main person here is the Goddess of Cups. This is beautiful energy. This is the main thing that the universe is trying to say to you here. We're gonna pull another card for this because I always pull another card for court cards, and I want to see what this Goddess of Cups is saying. The Goddess of Cups is a very loving person. It's also a mother figure, so it could represent you, Aries. If you are a mother, or if it's not you, it could be a mother figure of some kind. So we're gonna, and somebody who's very giving with their love. Let's see here. What is the Goddess of Cups saying? Okay, Temperance upside down. So there's needing to be some patience here in your love life, because we also have the Two of Wands upside down. So this is, I'm feeling like this is having a hard time making a decision about something, when it comes to your heart and when it comes to your family. So it could be maybe you're seeing somebody and maybe it's not working out, like maybe you're deciding whether bringing them to your family. That's what I'm feeling. Like maybe you're deciding this week, should I introduce them to my family or should I not? Or maybe that's something that you want to do but the relationship hasn't gotten to that part yet. But I'm feeling like a need for temperance, a need for patience. And this could also be a vice versa role too. So maybe you are seeing somebody right now and this person is not letting you around their kids or around their family because they are kind of, what I'm getting the feeling is it's too soon for the relationship and for this person. And temperance is needed because it is going to happen, but you have to be patient. If you do not have temperance, it will not happen. Because if you try and push this, or if it's the vice versa and the other person is trying to push this forward, then that's not something that is going to really, I mean, that's not something that that person's going to pull back from you. Um, and so the universe is just asking you for some patience. But I feel also an anxiety of maybe somebody is cheating, or like somebody has a thought in their head like, okay, am I not meeting the family because, or are we not coming out in the relationship? Is it because you're cheating? So that could be you, or that could be the other person. This is very, kind of like, in between things. But the other thing is, this person, you really do care for this person, and you do love this person. And the Goddess of Cups is coming to you in your reading as somebody who's emotionally mature. So this is an emotionally mature decision to have. And so I wouldn't necessarily go against that. I would have temperance. Because if you do not have temperance, then that's kind of a sign that maybe taking things to the next level is not a good option. That's really what I'm feeling off of this cards right now, off of somebody like watching. This is really deep. So we're going to keep going forward and see kind of like what else is going on. In the recent past, you have the Four of Cups. So you've definitely been, kind of in your own zone. You've been taking time to center yourself, center your emotions, center your energy. This is good. This is beautiful. You know what I mean? But you might have, I feel like you have been waiting patiently for the right person in the recent past. Because I'm feeling like this connection is somewhat of a new connection. I'm feeling, even with the Two of Wands here, and I'm going to put a time frame on it. This Two of Wands is maybe 2 days or 2 weeks. So this is very new. And you've been patiently waiting for this person. And the universe is saying you need a little bit more patience. Because you can patiently wait for something to come into your life, but also you need to have patience while you have it. So once you have it, you still need patience to foster it and to grow it. but you have been having beautiful patience in the past. And then we take it to the current, which is the Fool upside down. This is the universe telling you to go with the flow when it comes to your love life. The Fool is kind of like a child spirit, right? It's a child spirit, and it's a beautiful. It's beautiful because you're just kind of going with the flow with things. So for some of you, you need to go back to going with the flow and with the universal flow. So don't flow so much that you don't care about anything. Don't be foolish, but don't be rigid either. That's a very fine balance there. And it takes people time to get that balance and get that balance correctly. So we're gonna go ahead, and that's for your current. I'm actually gonna pull one more card for that because I kind of want to know a little bit more information on the Fool. Because I'm feeling like, for people that are watching, I'm feeling two things. One, there's a side, like some people are being foolish, too foolish, and that means you're being too lenient. You're not seeing the signs, you're not seeing red flags. And on the other side is there's people that are too rigid, and the universe is saying go with the flow. Now I think most of you guys are actually being too rigid and not going with the flow enough. That's the main energy that I'm feeling off of this. So I'm going to pull one more card. What is the Fool upside down saying? Okay, so the basis of this is deceit. So for the majority, yeah, it is being too rigid. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles upside down, not putting in work. So it could be, I'm feeling like maybe some of you have gotten offended by somebody else's decision. And the universe is saying, get beneath that offensiveness. So kind of get underneath that offensiveness and from what somebody else has done. And try to kind of understand their point of view and their side. And you are going to get over this because this is a matter of ego. And so you just need to kind of like go fall beneath your ego and figure out why you're being triggered right now. It's beautiful because, we are still, during this week, we are still in Mercury retrograde. So this is also going over past experiences, right? So you're going over past experiences that happened in basically the last quarter since the last Mercury retrograde. And maybe in between here and in between now and the last Mercury retrograde, somebody that you were seeing has hurt you really bad. Or somebody that, has been in your life has hurt you really bad. And it's caused you to meditate, which is really good. And you've done some reflection. But now you're on to the next step of healing, and that's shaking all of that away. When you're too rigid, you're not trusting of your intuition. When you're too flowing, you're ignoring your intuition. So finding that balance, whenever you feel like you don't know, you go and you meditate again. Okay? When you don't know, you meditate. And you go back into your intuition and you connect back to your inner self. And that, as the present, is what the universe is wanting you to do. This is the energy that you're in right now. You're not putting in work into anybody, which is fine. But you're not putting in work into anybody. I'm seeing a love interest. I'm feeling a love interest, a romantic love interest. But I'm not seeing any work being put into that relationship. And soon you are actually going to go into your intuition and become the high priestess in the near future, which is a beautiful energy. That's going to be you relying completely on your intuition. And that is exactly where the universe wants you to be. This is after you meditate, you become this. When you meditate and you connect to the inner self, you become this. Which is great. Awesome. That's what you're going to be doing. Now, when we get into the ultimate result, we have the Magician upside down. The Magician and the Fool are two opposites. I actually think the Magician in this spread is good. I'm going to pull one more card for it, but with the energy that I'm feeling off of it is it's actually a good place to be, because where you were too rigid, you know, you were too controlling, now you have gone with the flow of the universe. We're going to pull one more card on that. What does the Magician say? Okay, so this is the Six of Cups. This is involving somebody that is from your past, maybe your childhood. This could also, I mean, yeah, this is childhood, or it could be a past life, but this is somebody that you've known before, either in this life or another life. And this could also be some confusion here. It could be very sticky. There's people around, you know, there's people around that aren't really approving, or you are afraid of them approving. It's either you or the other person, and it could be a combination of both, because you guys have the same crowd here. Now let's look here. The World. Yeah, that's beautiful, 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 beautiful energy. You're going into a new cycle when it comes to emotions. So for those of you, this Goddess of Cups, remember when I said it's emotional maturity, right? You're coming into a new level of emotional maturity here. You need to have patience with yourself. And for some of you, this Goddess of Cups is somebody that you are seeing, or somebody that you're thinking about. The universe is saying, temperance. You're not ready yet. You're not ready yet. And that's fine. At this moment, you're not ready. Nobody is really ready for a lot of things right now. We're in Mercury retrograde. This is a time of reflection. But you're in the near future, you're going into the World, which is a new cycle. You come to a level of completion because you surrender to the universe. Beautiful, beautiful energy. Now, when you do that, then you'll be ready to take on a relationship with this Goddess of Cups. And this can be a man or a woman, but very nurturing, a nurturing person. Very, very nurturing person. So, like I said, this could be you, and this could be somebody else in energy. For most of you, I feel like this is somebody else in energy. This is the person that you want. You have some growing that you need to do, and that's okay, because this is like one of the only pieces of for the new cycle that the universe is requiring of you, which is emotional maturity. But I feel like I see that this has a good chance of happening. Actually, it's just a matter of temperance. Follow the universe, not your ego, and you will succeed. Follow the universe, not your ego, and you will succeed. Okay, so that's what I get for your love reading. We're gonna go ahead and put that to the side. Stick those in the middle there. And then now we're going to look into career, and we're going to look into finances. Okay? So let's look here. For the sun sign Aries, for June 14th to June 20th, 2021, what is finances and career looking like? Give us a reading, Divine. What is the finances and career looking like? Ooh. Okay, so you have Five of Swords at the bottom of the deck. There's been some problems. There's been some strife. There's been a battle. Okay, now we have another queen coming up. Queen of Swords. Okay, I'm just going to lay out the cards. Okay. So what we have here that popped out is the Hangman. So when it comes to your finances, we're just gonna go ahead and read what fell out, because that fell out like boom, right smack dab. So you have the Hangman. So there's things in your life that are not moving forward when it talks about finances. But it's not that it's not there. You have some money coming. You have money coming to you. It's just stalled. That's what the Hangman is. It's not that it's not coming. It's just stalled. You have the Page of Cups energy. So it could be stalled because of somebody who is emotionally immature. So somebody, I'm not feeling that this is you, Aries. I'm actually feeling like this is somebody else. This is somebody who's almost like a child, very, very young at heart and young emotionally, and has a hard time kind of dealing with their emotions and dealing with, handling situations like an adult. This is childlike energy, and not like the good childlike energy. This is bratty, like very bratty childlike energy. And then you have the Seven of Pentacles. So something not coming into fruition because of this person. Maybe this is somebody that you have invested a lot of time and effort in. Again, we have those pentacles again. So I'm feeling like a family base here. Could be work. Could be work. It's either in your family or it's at your job. One or the other. But it's not, what you've invested into is not coming to fruition. So if it's with your job, maybe you've been trying to be a manager, or you've been trying to move up on the levels at your job, move up to the next level. So if you're a worker, maybe you want to be a crew trainer. If you're a crew trainer, you want to be a manager. If you want to be a manager, maybe you want to be a store manager, and so forth and so forth. But it's not happening because of this immature person is stalling it for you. So this is somebody who has power, has power, but they're coming up as a page. Okay? They're coming up as a page. And pages bring news. Pages have news, right? Knights bring offers, and pages have news. So this is something that they're not giving you. So somebody has some. I'm feeling like also, okay, here, somebody is like keeping something from you. Now this could be family too, because we have pentacles. So this could be in your family. We're gonna definitely take a look and keep going with this and kind of see what's going on, because this is a little side note message and it's very important. So it's going to relate to a lot of you, and maybe some of you I won't relate to, but I actually really feel like in everybody that's going to see this reading, this is going to relate to them. Okay, so now let's go ahead and take a look. Immediately we have the Queen of Swords. Now this is a court card, and I'm going to pull another card for this. Yeah, the Queen of Swords. So this is somebody who does not make decisions emotionally. I do think this is a different person. I'm feeling somebody is in legal stuff right now. Oh, some of you are dealing with something legally right now. This might be a judge. Or, I mean, it doesn't have to be that, but it could be I'm just feeling that right now off of her right now. Somebody that's like a judge. She's passing judgment. And the reason why I say that is, look at her. She stands like a judge. She's like got her sword right there, and she's about to weigh the scales on whether or not she needs to knight somebody or not. And this is an individual. So this is somebody in judgment with your situation when it comes to your finances. We are going to pull another card on this because we definitely need to see what is she saying. What is the Queen of Swords saying? I need another one card for what is the Queen of Swords saying. Okay. So you have the sun upside down. I mean, the Queen of Swords, if the Queen of Swords is coming up as a judge, she's fair, but she's not compassionate. That's what I'm feeling off of this card. Now, yeah, fair but not compassionate. Could also be somebody if you're dealing with like an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. And you have the Two of Swords. So, yeah, this is somebody passing judgment because this is choosing between two sides here. And I'm feeling like she's not going to pick your side. I'm really sorry to say this, but if you are in something that has to deal with being judged by an actual judge, or and this is tying into your finances, so maybe this might be child support, or this might be something in the courts. I'm feeling this so deep. This is something that I feel like this is something in the courts, or we're during this pandemic. There's a lot of loans coming out and everything like that. This could be loans, somebody deciding on whether or not you get a loan or a grant. But ooh, that energy about courts is the strongest for me. But yeah, this could be loans. This could be grants. Somebody deciding on this. This could be, but it's something with communication. So you're gonna get the communication. This is um, I'm not really feeling that she's going to judge on your side. Remember though, rejection is just the universe trying to move you towards another in another place. So never take rejection of any kind to heart, because that just means it's not meant for you. Okay? So we're gonna put that there, and we're gonna look way more into the energy. And then also, I just want to say lastly, you have the sun upside down as the basis of what she's saying. So no, this is not something that is actually going to destroy your life. It's just something that casts a little bit of shadow into your life. But you are going to be fine, because the sun upside down is actually not a bad card. The sun is the sun. When the sun is upside down, think about it like the weather. When the sun is right side up, you have a sunny day. When the sun is upside down, it's saying it's a little cloudy, it might be a little rainy, but guess what? The sun is still up, and the sun will come up tomorrow. It doesn't mean every day is going to be rainy. Remember that. So, in your recent past, you have the devil. Could be dealing with the Capricorn energy. But you have the devil. So something that you were tied to. So if this is with your job, you felt maybe you were tied to a job, or maybe you were tied, because I'm getting that Page of Cups over here. Very immature energy, but this person is above you in some way. This person has an advantage over you in some way. And they're very immature with their power. So dealing with this person, maybe you felt like you couldn't leave this person. Maybe you felt like you were stuck. But the devil card is very interesting. You see these cats here with the devil? Do you see that they're on a leash or anything? They are freaking out, but they can leave at any time. They're freaking out. The only thing that the devil is doing is putting a spell on them, on their brain, on their mind. So this was in your recent past. In your present, you have Four of Pentacles upside down. So this has to deal with your finances and with your money and all that kind of stuff. Your foundations are a little rocked, and you don't really know how to fix them. That's what I'm feeling off of this card. You're kind of lost, and that's okay, because when you're lost, remember what I said. Even with love, this goes over to finances and career and every aspect in your life. When you don't know, you meditate. You come back to the center of yourself. So, you're a little lost and your foundations are rocked with finances. So, some of you guys might have lost your job. This might be a decision on whether or not you're going to keep your job or not. And some of you have lost and some of you are losing it. Well, you never know. Maybe this is the universe's way to say, hey, you need to start a business. Some of you, this could be, a business partnership of some kind. Well, you need to pick up and start again because who you were working with wasn't a good person to work with. Maybe some of you, this might be in the courts. Well, did you get red flags about the person that you were dealing with? And did you keep dealing with them? This is what happens. Remember that we're all children of the universe. We are all children of the universe. So the way that we raise children is how the universe raises us. Sometimes if we are adamant on staying in a situation that is not good for us and we don't take heed to the red flags, the universe is like, okay, well, you got to learn the hard way. That's what I'm feeling off of this for a lot of you guys. But let me tell you something. I'm saying that, and I'm taking my time to say this because there is light at the end of the tunnel. This is just right now. Let me say this again. This is just right now. This isn't going to last forever. It's only temporary. And it's only a lesson. So my advice to you, because I have gone through this before, where I've ignored red flags and I've stayed in a situation and the situation was horrible for me. I've done this before. Take your lessons and move on. Take your lessons and move on and grow. And then start over again. That's what I'm getting. This is the biggest thing of what I'm getting off of this card here. Now, near future. Again, remember when I said that judgment is not going to go in your favor? I don't feel like this judgment is going to go in your favor, and I'm so sorry to say this. Near future, this is wish fulfillment unfulfilled. So it's going to be a little hard. Okay? That's going to be that's going to be a hit to your ego, but that's fine. Okay? Breathe through it. Breathe through it. Of course, come back every Monday and we're going to walk through it, okay? We're going to walk through it together. It's all right. Breathe. Meditate. That's my advice to you in the near future when this judgment comes back. So I'm going to put this down. What this has you being, once again, remember when we had it in the love? This is the Page of Pentacles upside down again. You got it in your career too. So you are going to be starting from ground zero, and this is where the universe wants you to be at. Don't fight it, because this page is upside down. Don't fight it. Be a child to the universe so the universe can teach you. If you're going to be a child to anybody, the universe is the best parent. There is no greater parent. Even Mother Teresa isn't as good of a parent as the universe. So just remember that. Don't fight it. We're going to go ahead and take another, we're going to pull another card on this. Because this is the universe, right now with the universe, and as your ultimate result, is trying to push you towards something different. So it's pushing you to over your limit right now, because right now it doesn't want you in the situation that you're in. And time is up. So what the universe is going to do is overly push you to your limit so that you can go where the universe wants you to go. Here we go. Hold on. What is the Page of Pentacles saying? So you have the High Priestess again, but she's upside down when it comes to your career. Huh? What is this? The Queen of Cups again. Who is this Queen of Cups to you? This could be a water sign energy, so it could be a Cancer, Scorpio, or a Pisces. Um, hmm, that's very interesting. She popped up again for you. Hmm? So let's take a look here. What is the Queen of Cups saying? And for some reason, I don't know why, I just got this right now. Before we go forward, yeah, it looks like the universe is sending has this person for you. This is somebody that you already know. This is somebody that you guys have history together. It might be past life, or you guys grew up together as children. And when I say children, adolescents. So it might have started when you guys were toddlers. For some of you, it started when you guys were teenagers or early 20s or something. But this is somebody that's in your past. And it seems like, yeah, let's keep looking. Okay, now we have Justice at the bottom of the deck. So something with the Queen of Cups is part of your justice. And then the Two of Wands upside down again. Oh, and also too, Justice. Justice is can talk about legal matters too. Okay. I'm feeling like this is somebody that is not going to hurt you, maybe even help you. But you're not going towards that person. I'm also feeling also that you're not ready to go towards that person. Maybe it's for some of you, maybe you guys refuse to go to that person, and the universe is like, which definitely right now, but as an ultimate result, which is in your future, you may be wanting to go to that person, but you need to learn first how to be with that person, because it has justice here. So in the past, maybe something happened. There's maybe people weren't treated right. So either this person didn't treat you right, or you are the Queen of Cups in energy, or you didn't treat this person right, and that person was your Queen of Cups. Because it's something with justice here. So something with dealing out karma, which is not surprising for, and this is why I say this, because the walk of an Aries is to become the wise man or the wise woman. And how you become wise is you make a lot of mistakes and you pay a lot of karma in your youth. And then, but every time that you make a mistake and you pay the karma, you learn. This is a beautiful thing. Not everybody learns from their mistakes. Everybody makes them. Not everybody learns from them. Your superpower is you learn from them and you grow. So this is a karmic here. This is see, you got the Justice card. Yeah, this is karma being dealt to somebody. So let's go ahead and take a look at the second here, because now the second line, whenever I have a court card at the end, I go ahead and pull out another line, because then that means there's another side to the story here. So we have the Seven of Wands. When it comes to after the Page of Cups, this is what you need to reflect on through what you're going through now. This is what you're going through and at the forefront at your conscience. This is in the subconscious, in the memory of what happened. So here's the thing. Seven of Wands. This is victory. So on one end, you have a judge that's not going to go in your favor, but it's actually a victory. So maybe this is also something, are you fighting for something that you don't want? So even though you don't get it, you're happy, but you keep fighting for it now? That's what I'm kind of feeling. Ooh. fighting for something that you don't want. You're putting energy into something that you don't even want. Because, and when this comes into career, like I said, this is career and finances, but all of this is tied into your money. Now, I'm a spirit, I'm all about spiritual journeys and stuff, and every aspect in life ties together. And this trouble that you're having with your money right now is actually bigger than just having problems with money. This goes the core of this goes down to spirit and your and emotions. And this is to build something in you. Build a maturity in you. You're like a diamond and you need the pressure to be shiny and smooth. So here we go in the past. We have the Page of Wands. Again, this could be you in energy. This is definitely, fire. But as you're dealing with the devil, there's the Page of Wands. So let's see here, though. What does the Page of Wands say? Okay. So you have a Knight of Swords at the bottom. So this is somebody came at you in the recent past. You got some sort of a message. And this might have been about the devil, but we're going to go ahead and pull another card because you have the devil on top of this. And you have the Ace of Cups upside down. Oh, you know what I'm feeling? I'm feeling some of you guys might have had a decision on two loves. One love was good for you, and the other love was more glittery and easy to have, maybe. And but it wasn't good for you. It was easy and it was glittery because it was actually an offer from the devil. And you went for that. And now this is all coming to fruition. This is good. That means your journey with this is ending, so that you can go ahead and go in the universe's path, what they have for you. But you have the Page of Wands, and I think that's you. You're kind of like a kid in energy. And again, we're talking about what the Page of Pentacles is saying. So maybe this is something where either the Queen of Cups came to you, and remember, energies can be vice versa. So when I'm talking about the energies right now. So right now with the energies, the Queen of Cups, whether you are the Queen of Cups or somebody else is the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Cups was done wrong. Okay? I'm really feeling for the majority of you, the Page of Wands, that's a fire energy, but it also could be the other person's energy. Very childlike energy with passion, very passionate and wants what they want, but is not not very giving, but has a good heart, has good placement, is just kind of selfish. So for some of you, maybe you guys went to your Queen of Cups, or if as you are the Queen of Cups, maybe this Page of Wands came up to you and tried to offer love, but they're too immature to really know how. So it didn't work because they came really fast, but they didn't come the right way. This is again with the scaling, you know what I mean? Scaling with all of this. Kind of scaling back for reflection. And in the present, you have Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords. So there's some anxiety here too. And then again, this goes back to right now your foundations are, this is definitely on the top part, this is definitely with money. On the bottom part, this has to deal with why this problem with money is happening. And right now, currently, yes, your foundations are rocked, right? We said that with the top card. And it's causing you anxiety, but you're hiding it. It's causing you a lot of anxiety. You're going back and forth in your head. You're going in your past You're thinking about your past and what happened in your past. And you're kind of seeing, how did I get here? That's good. That's how you grow. That's how you become better. And that's how you are a universal child right here. That's good. It's hard, but it's good. This is making you grow. So then again, in the near future, you remember on the top with that whole money situation, you're not getting your wish. Also on the bottom, it has the star upside down. It's the same thing. So something that you're hoping for, wishing for, it's not coming to you in the near future. You need to have patience on your success right now, because you need to learn your lessons before you get rewarded. You're kind of like, I'm feeling like, okay, come on, come on, come on. Of course, you're the element of fire, right? So you don't really want to slow down. You're like, slow down for what? But you need to. You need to learn how to harness your element, because it's in your ego, right? The sun represents ego. So when you are in Aries, that means in your ego, you walk the walk of the Aries energy. Okay? You need to have patience. This isn't bad though. This is a gentle, believe it or not, this is gentle. You just don't feel like it's gentle because you're growing out of that Page of Wands. You're growing out of that Page of Wands energy here. Okay? That's what you're doing. Which requires you, basically, to mature. And maturing is growing up. You're on a new level of growing up. Now, I'm not saying that you are a child. I'm not saying that you are necessarily immature. But life takes us and edges us to mature and grow on new levels. So even when you matured out of this, guess what? You got to mature some more. When you stop maturing is your last day on earth. Remember that. You don't know everything. When you stop maturing is on your last day of earth. Okay? So as the last card here, you have Four of Swords. Once again, this is basically just talking about everything that we talked about before. Four of Swords is taking a step back and reflecting and thinking and meditating and all of that good stuff. That's what's happening right now. I mean, in your ultimate result. And this is what you're going to be thinking about. What decisions to make. Where do you want to go? Two of Wands. A Queen of Cups. And Page of Pentacles. You don't know what to do, so you need to ask the universe what to do. Okay? So I hope that makes sense. Definitely comment on if you can, make some comments. I did just realize that most of the videos that I was posting before, they kind of had comments turned off, and I never turned my comments off. So I'm gonna go ahead and make sure that all my comments are available to be on. Again, I'm kind of new at uploading on YouTube, so I'm learning as I go, but I love it. I'm learning as I go. But I would definitely like to hear from people who are watching this and who are Aries. I would definitely like to hear from you guys about what it is that you're overcoming right now, because this is a beautiful reading. This is about overcoming. That's all it is overcoming. Right now, you are in the middle of overcoming. And everybody has overcame at some point in time. And when you overcome, you learn a lot and you become a lot wiser. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and look onto the animal spirits. And we're going to pull 3 cards. And we're going to look at what the animal spirits are trying to say to you right now. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and take a look here. And we're going to go ahead and look into 3 animal cards. What do the animal spirits have to say? I'm going to pull 3 cards for Aries for the week of June 14th to June 20th. Oh yeah, the butterfly. Now isn't that beautiful? Butterfly. Earthworm. And the swan. Okay, you got some beautiful ones. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look. I'm going to go ahead and pull out the book. I always read the book for my oracle cards just because the way that they explain things is, I don't think it needs to be altered. Butterfly. Undergoing great change and transformation. The energy of the butterfly is with us during periods of transition. Since air is the element of the heart, this change usually involves relationships, or if you love your job, perhaps your career. Since transition is accompanied by some amount of discomfort, be extra patient and kind during this time, especially if the butterfly is you. Let solid friends and activities support you like a cocoon, committing to one daily routine, a meal, practice, or prayer, done at the same place and time will do wonders for lifting a butterfly's spirit. When in balance, cheerful and graceful. When out of balance, fragile and frustrated. To bring into balance, daily routine. So now we're going to look into that earthworm. Okay, here we go. Earthworm. Shy, hesitant, reluctant to share inner vision. We have all felt the woes of the earthworm at some point along the way. The earthworm indicates a newbie or novice working to establish confidence in a new field. Others around you may seem wise and experienced, but it's important to remember they once felt earthworm energy too. This card is a reminder not to be intimidated or lose hope. Mastery takes time, and you're on the right track. Besides, rumor has it a beginner's mind offers the most valuable insights. When in balance, earnest, intelligent, valuable. When out of balance, self-conscious, apprehensive. To bring into balance, speak up, risk embarrassment. And now for the last one, Aries, we are going to be looking into the swan. And the swan, even though it's a bird, is in the water element. The swan. Effortless creativity, sensitive, mystic, elegant power. The swan represents heightened creativity. In Hindu mythology, the goddess Saraswati, the embodiment of language, creativity, and artistry, rides on the back of this graceful creature. The swan is ready to take us there. The swan is ready to take us there, to the fluid realm of writing, creating, and reflecting. This potent and healing energy is not to be taken for granted or taken lightly. When the swan card appears, your soul is calling for attention, for solo time. An inner voice is waiting to be heard, an inner vision likely to be revealed. When in balance, infinite creative power. When out of balance, agitated, snippy, lacking vision. To bring into balance, solo time and writing. Awesome. So you are going through a transformation right now. So it can be a little hard and it's going to be stressful. For everyone, this is the truth. Everyone that goes through a transformation, it is stressful. But it is so worth it. And if all this is the universe bringing you to where it wants you to be. So don't fight it. Okay? Thank you guys. I'm going to go ahead and see you next week on Monday for your next reading. Again, comment below. Let me know what your stories are. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Liking lets me know I'm doing a good job. And then it also boosts the video so other Aries, your sign, other Aries, can go ahead and see their reading also. And then when you subscribe, that's good for you because you're going to be able to get those notifications when I have my next video. Okay? Thank you. Bye.